What are we doing?
I think that's good.
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to the Drama Club live performance. We have 6 pieces tonight, 5 monologues and 1 scene. Please turn your cell phones on silent. You can take pictures and videos, but please don't flash. Now, first off, a piece performed by Aiko as David, a man so in love he goes to Mount Everest.
I'm sorry to interrupt your date, Barbara. Hey, buddy, how's your date with my girlfriend going so far? Good? I asked Trish. She told me you were here. You don't mind if I sit down, do you? Thanks. Listen, honey, I can explain my absence for the last 3 months. Really, I can. See, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever known, and that can be a little scary. Look at this guy. He looks petrified. You know how 3 months ago I kind of ran out on you at dinner? Of course you do. I wasn't being rude. I was being scared witless. You see, I kind of wanted to tell you something extremely important, but I choked big time. I went home and I cried. I wept uncontrollably. Now, that's not like me, Barbara. I'm not a weeper. But there I was, whimpering, because I don't have the guts to tell you that I want you to. So, I turn on the TV, and it happens, there's this documentary about these guys who climb Mount Everest. Oh, you've seen it, buddy? So, it occurred to me. I started thinking about how brave these guys are, and why I can't be more like them. I mean, those mountain men have stared death in the face. No way would they have been so anxious to ask if See, then it came to me. I should climb Mount Everest. If I climb Everest, little things like this will be a cakewalk. I know I should have told you, but I went. Next thing I know, I'm trapped in a nylon tent at 2,500 feet with a mountaineer named Gus. Winds over 100 miles per hour are tossing grapefruit-sized rocks and sheets of ice bigger than manhole covers through the air. All I can think about is you. I keep rehearsing this moment in my head, over and over. Every hour, Gus or I have to bundle up in our summit gear, crawl from the tent, and shovel snow into the screaming wind. If we don't, the snow will bury us, seal off the last bit of fresh air, and slowly asphyxiate us. I keep thinking of this moment with you in my head, and in this moment, it's not getting any easier. Somehow, Gus and I managed to survive. 4 days, and the storm passes. We continue to the summit, the highest point on Earth. At the top, it's breathtaking. You can see what seems endlessly in every direction, and there's this sense of being a god. I even made Gus call me Zeus. Then, staring out over my kingdom, I had this incredible, life-altering revelation. There is nothing on earth more frightening than a beautiful woman. I have stared death in the face, Barb. Just like those men in the documentary. And I have to say, looking you in the face, asking you what I'm about to, it's still hard. Barbara, my dear, my love. Here we go. Will you marry me?
Second up, Mercy Pennington as Carrie, a girl explaining her life story.
Okay, my life by Carrie. My life is the most wonderful thing. My life is when I was 10 years old, I got cast in the school play. We were doing this play our teacher wrote about Winnie the Pooh. I was Tigger. Probably because I was pretty hyper. But I even got to sing a song about Tiggers. I was so excited, I stayed after school every day and I learned my lines in the first week. And every night at home, I'd sing my song about Tiggers and how they were made out of rubber and everything. Our school didn't have a lot of money, but my friend's mom made me a costume and we had a lot of fun. And I felt really good about it. I mean, I felt amazing. It was like my whole life, I was looking for something that I was good at. And then here it was. I was good at being Tigger. I couldn't run fast. I wasn't good at math, and I couldn't even spell. But when I sang that song, I was proud. So the day of the show came, and I'm backstage in my Tigger costume, and I am very nervous. I had to pee like every 5 minutes. And then I went out there on stage, and the lights were really bright, and I could see the outline of all these heads out there, and I could hear them. And I sang my song, and I just put everything I had into it. And I wasn't nervous anymore. I was happy. And then everyone applauded for me. For me. I had never been applauded for anything my whole life. And then, after the show, all the parents were coming up and hugging their kids. Even the kids who played trees. I remember this one dad, he was like, "You were the most realistic tree of all of them." And everyone was there, and everyone was getting hugged. And there were all these flowers, and I looked around for my mom, and I kept looking for her, and I kept looking, and then everyone started to go home, and I was still there, and I was still in that stupid Tigger costume. I later asked my mom why she didn't come to my show, and she said, "What show?" I was really good, too.
Tree.
Next is Ben Chase playing Josh, a high school senior begging his teacher for a passing grade to graduate.
Good luck, kid.
Hey! Look, I'm sorry. I don't usually think about standing outside my teacher's house at night. It's probably illegal or something. But I didn't want to keep covering me. So I've been sitting here, and I know I waited till the last possible moment to show any interest and take initiative, but isn't that better than just skulking off into the night? This has been testing. I've convinced everybody else that it's better if you just let me go. You don't want to teach me again next year. And I know you don't. And I know I bailed on like every other paper, and didn't write this one, but I read that whole stupid play again, and it's not that bad. Don't judge me, okay? I'm not saying I liked it. I mean, I like parts of it. That whole love makes you insane thing, I totally get now. But I get how that guy Bond was turned to an ass. I get that even though I don't think puns are funny. I still think Lysandra and Beatrice are real dirtbags, but that's just one man's opinion. I like Puck. And I bet a lot of people are really into him because he's annoying. But I think he keeps everything interesting to himself until he gets caught. That should count for something, right? I know you probably don't care, but I memorized this one part in case you didn't believe I read the stupid play. Oh, and I made this. It's supposed to symbolize the forest and the trees and all that. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weekend I will think, no more yielding than a dream. Gentles do not comprehend, if you pardon, we'll mend. And as I am an honest buck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends one. Else the puck a wire call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Give me a D in your class so I can graduate. Please.
Now, from Romeo and Juliet. Kailani Brady Unger plays Juliet, waiting for her nurse to come back with a message from Romeo.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glides than a sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. Therefore do nimble pinioned doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind swift Cupid wings. Now the sun is upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, and yet she is not come. Had she affections, and warm, youthful blood, she'd be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many fain as they are dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Juliet! Oh God, she comes! Oh honey nurse, what news?
Next up, from the Scottish play Macbeth, Grace Pennington performs as Lady Macbeth, who gives her husband a tongue lashing and forms a plan to kill King Duncan. If their plan succeeds, the Macbeths will become king and queen.
He's almost supped. Why have you left the chamber? Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Haven't slept since. Wakes it now. She looks so green and pale, but it did so freely. From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou feared? To be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire. Would thou have which thou seemst the ornament of life? And live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait on I would, like the poor cat in the adage. What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. To be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. If your time or place did then adhere, then you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now doesn't make you. I've given suck and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done this. If we should fail, screw your curse to the sticking place and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, birds of the rather shall his hard day's journey soundly invite him. His two chamberlains will I with wine wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a limbeck only. When in swinish sleep, their drenched natures lies in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan, but not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Last, our scene from Much Ado About Nothing. Thomas Chase as Benedick and Eve Diamond as Beatrice. Beatrice's cousin, Hero, was left at the altar by Claudio, who slandered her reputation. Beatrice wants to avenge Hero. Benedick comes to her aid.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
Is there any way to social? I will not desire that.
You have no reason, I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin was wronged.
Ah, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is man's office, but not yours.
I love nothing in this world so much as you. Is that not strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say, I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not. Yes, I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear and make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
Why then God forgive
What
me?
offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you.
Then do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me to do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Enough for the wide world.
Kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Tarry, good Beatrice.
I'm gone, though I'm here. There is no love in you. I pray you let me go.
Beatrice.
In faith I will go.
We'll be friends first.
Is I not approved in the height of a villain that has slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man! What? Bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man! I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk with a man out of your window, a promise, eh?
Nay, but Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone.
Nay, but Beatrice.
Princes and counties! Surely a princely testimony, a goodly count. Count Confect, a sweet gallant surely. Oh, that I were man for his sake, or I had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are turned only into tongue and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules and only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot! The man would wish it! The father would die! Oh, what a grave!
Tarry, good Beatrice, by this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Count Claudio hath wronged hero?
Yea, as sure as I have thought so.
Enough. I am engaged. I will kiss your hand, and so I leave you. And by this hand, Count Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear me, so think of me. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead.
We didn't use the ancient method of stalling. Stalling for time.
Cassie, make sure they're behind the light. We need so we can get
So only for
pictures.
time. Hey, Katie, do you want to do our scene from Midsummer?
Do it, do it. Yeah, do it.
Okay. Let's just try. Okay.
Stay under the light. Be under the light.
She's the one who teaches the kids improv, so you know.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar. Over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear. And I serve the fairy queen, to dew her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou lawless spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves can hear none.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she is her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweetly changed him. And jealous Oberon would have the child knight of his train to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in Grover Green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do square.
Either I mistake your shape in making quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knave sprite called Robin Goodfellow? Or not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Or not you he?
Thou speaks aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, with that he were gone.
Yay!
You might still need to stall for time. Do you know what we're gonna do? Good, because I thought I was the only one. We're good? We're good? Okay, we're good!
Now here's Travel Club Spring Semester 2017.
Excellent.
Hey, wait, should we like to where we all meet the cast and do? Yeah.
Should we all meet the cats?
The cats.
Cats, safety. Yay!
Did you notice you had a guest artist? Yeah, right.
Give everybody.
Great
job, guys.